Sup,
What's
bro?
up, bro?
That
Hey,
was
that was
not
a
great.
little
That was
better.
better. Not great, but it was better. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Pretty good, bro. How you doing? I know you had a long drive back to school. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm back here feeling good. Just got here today. My setup is a mess. I don't even have like my boom arm. My mic is way down here. I hope I don't sound like I'm 6 kilometers away. Um, but but yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna actually lean forward a little bit so that my mic catches a little bit more of my voice. But I'm good back in school. Kind of provisional setup right now. I'll probably work on getting my actual setup done tomorrow. So by next week, you guys will see the boom arm back out that I just put up on the video. And all that kind of stuff. So what are we talking about today, though?
Let's talk about we got a couple things to talk about actually. We got Pokimane that's got a little bit of Pokemon, a little bit of Ninja, a little bit of Doctor Disrespect, and let's get into season 5. We got season 5 for Warzone coming out or Call of Duty in general. So let's get into it. Let's run the intro.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. All right, we're back.
Let's go,
All
baby.
right,
I
where do we want to start, bro? It's been a week, man. I've been off of social media almost all of this week because of traveling out here to get home. I went to see my girlfriend for a couple days, and then
mhm.
I went to see a couple friends, and I haven't been on anything. I've just seen a couple things going down, and I've seen a lot of stuff with Ninja back on Twitch. Not permanently. It's not like from what I heard,
Mhm.
it's not a permanent thing or anything like that, but it is him like testing out the waters on all of them.
Mhm.
Super super interesting stuff right there. We got Dr. Disrespect with like a crazy ass stream today, or I guess tomorrow, yesterday, because this will go up tomorrow, and he's gonna be streaming at some point today because this will go up on Friday. At
Yeah.
at some point today, he's gonna be streaming. So check that out. That'll be super interesting to see how many viewers, how many followers, how much, like how big he explodes on YouTube, and kind
Mhm.
of where that's gonna take us in the future, man. If like people like Doc are leaving, I mean, I guess getting kicked from the platform. What's
Mhm.
next? What are we gonna see in the future? How is this gonna shake up the whole streamer wars and stuff like that? So I don't know. Where do you want to start? I don't know.
I want to start with Ninja because I was the first one that saw the tweet. I saw Ninja was going live. Ninja was going live and on Twitch, and I sent it to you, and you were like, "Oh, no way!" Like it was you were kind of like freaked out, like what's happening. So I didn't get to catch the stream because the stream wasn't even too long. It was like 2 hours or like an hour 50 some minutes.
Uh
It was
huh.
something along the lines. So I don't know. I didn't get to catch the stream, but I did hear that he had like around 170,000 people watching him at one point, or
I
something around the lines.
I am looking at his Twitter because I know he put up a thing on it, like the resume thing. And
Hmm.
all right, so his average viewers were all right. Here, let me put this up on the screen so everyone could see it. All right, yeah, everyone can see that there. So his average viewers were 70,000 viewers. His max viewers were 98,726 viewers, but his unique viewers were 762,265,
Oh
which is
my god.
ridiculous. That means there was like at unique viewers, so one different person at a time
Hmm.
came in, uh, like counting all the people that showed up at some point during the thing was a total of 760,000 of them. At the same time, only 98,000, which is kind of surprising because on YouTube, this
YouTube,
man
yeah, that's
hit
what I was.
this man hit what 170,000.
Yeah, I think I mixed them up. I mixed up the numbers with 170. Ninja when he first went live on YouTube. I mean, that was his first time ever streaming, like coming back and streaming. After the whole situation with Mixer. So yeah, 170 was YouTube's numbers. Twitch, I guess 98. You said still insane numbers, right? But from a guy like that, you do kind of expect a little bit of like a higher number in a sense, especially making like his debut back at Twitch. But regardless, those are like incredible numbers.
Yeah,
He
those
did hit
are.
affiliate. He hit affiliate.
He did hit affiliate, and just because he hasn't done what seven streams, he hasn't hit partner or whatever. But
Exactly.
here's the thing, man. Is it more worth it to Ninja to go to YouTube where his average viewer, or not his average, his peak viewership is gonna be at 100, maybe 170,000, because this event was just as big. Like it was announced the same amount of time. It was like the day before, or like that day. It was just like randomly Ninja streaming, and then everyone was like, "Oh my God, he's going crazy! He's on Twitter, on YouTube. Oh my God, he's going crazy! He's on Twitch." Granted, on YouTube, he was playing with Courage. He was playing with Tim. He was playing with Lupo. Those are three big names out there that are also kind of pushing his brand. And I
Yeah.
believe this stream, that Wednesday stream, was only with Lupo. So that
Hmm.
is half, basically half of the squad was there. And that other half is pretty substantial. So, I mean, Tim the Tapman and Courage have big followings. So for sure they would have brought in more people. But it's really interesting to see just the raw numbers that he had more raw peak viewership at 170-ish thousand on YouTube than he did on Twitch. And that's kind of scary for Twitch, man. Kind of scary. If you're
Hmm.
Twitch and you look at this, you're like, shoot, should we lock him down? Should we send him like another bag so that he stays with us? Because if he goes to
Hmm.
YouTube, and then with this craziness we're seeing with Doc going to YouTube and how many people he's pulling over there, but Ninja decides, you know what? Uh, Max, about 100,000. I think I get about 70,000 more on average, which is gonna equate to more sponsorship, more stuff like that. And you know what? I just care about the viewers now. I don't care about making money. I already took the mixer bag,
Yeah.
and so he could just be like, you know what, Twitch, I'm done with you. I am off to YouTube because they just have the viewer base. They have the discoverability. It goes back to like the topics we were talking about last
Hmm.
week. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, for sure. It could be a scary thing for Twitch because losing that giant or like that powerhouse of a streamer, it's difficult. But on the other hand, I feel like they're kind of in good hands with Nick Merckx and a couple of other big streamers that are on Twitch, kind of pushing that up. Today, Nick Merckx was running $100,000 tourney, and he was pulling 140,000 viewers. So I don't know. It obviously, if you have two guys doing that, it's insane for the platform. So, but yeah, maybe they should look into locking him down and getting him to his exclusive deal if possible.
I feel like Twitch needs to do something like that. It's gonna get to the point where if they don't, they might lose out on someone like Ninja. They might be like, they might lose that presence that he still brings to the 100,000 viewers is nothing to joke at. Max viewership, peak viewership, live views, total views was 1,229,442. That is insane numbers right there. That's just like off the charts, literally pushing it through any like barriers that we would ever have thought of. So I don't know. I feel like it's super interesting. I'm kind of shocked, honestly, that he did worse on Twitch than he did on YouTube. I feel
Hmm.
like he would have done better on Twitch. For some reason, I naively thought that, but clearly that
You know,
YouTube algorithm was helping him, or maybe just the surprise factor helped him a lot.
yeah, I think
Whoa, you muted
for
yourself.
I muted myself.
Yeah, you're muted.
No, I'm not.
You're muted. Oh wait, are you not muted? Am I just going
I'm
crazy?
definitely not muted.
Okay, you're not muted. Good.
Okay,
I
so
lowered this thing.
yeah, that's what you did. So, well, what I was thinking is like maybe I thought Ninja would have a better viewership on Twitch because of his whole like dilemma and the whole him leaving Twitch going to Mixer. Though what happened between him and Twitch, I felt like a lot of people would want to see like what was his first experience back, or like, or why was he doing, and maybe to get answers for that. But I mean, I guess it wasn't the case. But I mean, we'll have to see in the future, see what he gets along or decides to do, either YouTube or Twitch. I doubt he'll go to Facebook, but you never know.
He's not going to Facebook. He would have already done that. He had the Mixer deal bagged up into Facebook. But I don't know. It is super interesting that that is our first like Twitch news and stuff like that. I think we should transition over to something a little bit more serious and then come back to the dog thing.
Hmm.
Um, I want to talk about one of the biggest, if not the biggest, female streamer out there that is taking a break for a month. Here, let me read the her like AFK statement. It says, "Since quarantine started, oh hold up first, let me put it up for everyone to see. Since quarantine began, it has been hard for me to find the same joy and motivation of making content. The things I look forward to the most, like visiting my family, traveling, going to conventions, and meeting some of y'all, are impossible right now. This has led to me feeling burnt out in quite some time, and because of that, I have been planning to take a month off. I recognize that I am very lucky to be able to work during pandemic. However, I still need to do what's best for my mental health. I haven't taken a month off since I graduated from high school over 6 years ago, and I feel long overdue for some time away from my career and online expectations. I want to be happy and excited to make content for y'all, and I'm looking forward to getting back into the headspace. Until then, I hope you use this message as a reminder to take care of yourselves. Disconnect from social media, go outside, pick up a hobby, and hang in there. You got this. Heart. See you soon. Love, Emain." So that is her her little post saying that she's gonna be out for about a month. I'm gonna say maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but
Hmm.
don't expect to see her at all in here over in August. And it's crazy. I think it's I mean, long overdue. Everyone needs vacations from time to time. The grind of working on the internet is hectic, especially like she does it. She's a grinder. She's out there every single day, putting out content, putting out Twitter, putting out Instagram, streaming, YouTube, and she does great at all these. She goes on a lot of different platforms, does her TV stuff, her offline TV stuff, and she's going off to that. And I think that she had a couple comments in one of her last videos that kind of not maybe her stream or maybe her Twitter comments. I don't know. I was reading a couple of the comments and it sounded like people were being kind of sexist and threatening her with stuff. And then there's a bunch of stuff going on with them in their offline TV house with people doing inappropriate stuff and stuff like that. So I think all of that kind of got to her, and I think it's important that we all understand and not be mad at her for taking this time off. But I don't know. What do you think?
I think everybody needs their time off, even if you're a gamer. Yeah, this might be like the dream job. Like your dream is to be the biggest streamer. Your dream is to be able to just create content for a living. And while yes, it could be super amazing and fun, there's always a point where your job will like take a toll on you, and you need that break. So I obviously don't blame her at all for taking her break. She definitely needs it if she feels like she needs it. I think that she should. I've had a couple of friends here, like in college, who need those mental breaks because they like deal with mental health issues, and uh, you know uh, it's taking like a little bit of a dark route, but people do definitely need to take care of themselves before they put other people um in front of them. So I think it's good by her taking her time off. If she needs it, go ahead and do it. Do your thing.
Yeah, I mean, and like burnout is a very real thing, and not just in like the gaming and streaming thing. I mean, I'm in grad school, and that
Hmm.
has like deep burnouts, and I've seen a lot of my friends struggle with it. I've struggled with it, where it's just like I don't want to do this right now. I love what I'm doing, but I want to take a break and just kind of breathe and like take a step back. Look, do something else. Get off of the computer. Like I'm on the computer for school so much, just study, 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 that it's like, dang, I feel like sometimes I just need to relax a little bit and take a break, think for myself, do something. I mean, the thing she did, she said here, get off, disconnect from social media, go outside, pick up a new hobby, hang in there. Those are great advice, and but it's
Hmm.
more of actually acting on it, and I feel like that's kind of the big deal that a lot of people won't act on it and then just burn out and end up with um, either quitting their YouTube channel or quitting whatever career they were running to. And I feel like that's super, super, super dangerous in like both the rewarding way that you won't be able to get there to wherever you want to go, and also the like mental way, like you feel like you failed, and that just
Hmm.
doesn't feel good. So definitely piece of advice for me, at least, take breaks. It's okay to take a break, take 1 or 2 weeks, take a month, take a break, come back, stronger than you can, especially if you're into like this content creation. If you're trying to do it the grind way, I know that's not really the way we're trying to do it. We're not out there streaming every day, grind, 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 grind. No, I mean, we talk on here. Each of us does one video a week, and then I just sit here and talk to you for like 30 minutes, which is, it's not even work. Like we talk about this stuff, what, 5 minutes beforehand. It's like,
Exactly.
let's
Yeah.
talk about this. Let's talk about that. This was cool. This was interesting. All right, let's go spit our thoughts. See what happens out there. Uh,
Exactly.
but definitely a big problem in like this the whole gaming and streaming industry, and I feel like if that's what she feels like she needs to do to get her good, by all means go for it, and we'll be ready to watch you when you come back. You're Pokimane, so not too worried about that.
Exactly. Another thing, like, well, going back to how she mentioned how it was just kind of it happened during quarantine. It's difficult to just like I think we've all experienced this, and this is something that we can all relate to, like being stuck at your house and not being able to like go outside and do like your normal activities that you would normally do, like go outside of the park, take a walk at the park, or go play basketball with your boys at the park, or whatever it may be that you do for fun. You know, take advantage of the times that you can do that, because now we recognize like how important it is to have that luxury of being able to go out and enjoy, you know, life and nature in a sense.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, go outside, take a walk, find a new routine, get set up a routine where you actually follow it, like wake up at the same time, go to bed at the same time, eat healthier, all that kind of stuff. I know it's like boring stuff, and it's stuff that I kind of want to get into in some of my future videos a little bit more. How to deal with these kind of stuff. So I thought it was super interesting just looking at this whole thing that none of us are immune to it. And if you're feeling that right now, definitely take your time, take your break. Look, Shroud and Dr. Disrespect and Ninja all took breaks.
Definitely
Basically,
did.
I mean, they just took, maybe it was forced breaks, right? It wasn't like the break that Pokimane's gonna take, where she was like self-imposed. These were more like forced breaks for the other our other characters. But in the end, it just turned out to be an even bigger stream when they decided to come back. So it's awesome that she's taking a break, and to everyone out there, if you guys need like help, DM either one of us on
For
Twitter,
sure.
and we'll talk to you. We'll send a couple. We'll shoot DMs back at you. We're trying to build a little community here of people that love gaming and love talking about gaming and streaming and all that kind of stuff together. So just remember that, and if you need something, just let us know for sure. All right, enough with that stuff. Tell me what Doc did today, because I
Oh
have
my
no idea.
God. Dr. Disrespect trolled me and 310,000 people at the same time. So I was here with I was at my girlfriend's place and I was kind of just on my phone and I saw that Dr. Disrespect was about to go live. I was like,
He's still live, by the way.
let me go check it out. I said, let me go check it out. This guy's gonna be have his little intro. It's gonna be super long, and then as soon as it's over, it's gonna be a banger of a stream. Like it's gonna be so good. Like I'm excited. I'm kind of excited. I'm not the biggest Doctor Disrespect fan. I'm really not. But I was like, you know what? Like he's a big part of our community. I want to watch this. I want to be a part of it. I want to experience it. Right. So I sit there for about I don't know 30 minutes to an hour or so, right? Um, we were watching The Last Dance, and I took off The Last Dance to watch this guy hopefully do something, right? And he didn't do anything. It was kind of like so I don't know if you've been able to listen to any of it, but it's kind of like a recording of a radio recording. So he has music, and then there's a section like he's a what do you call those people? Locutores. How do you
um,
say locutor in?
like a radio voice personality thing.
Yeah, so it was
Yeah, I
like
don't know how
him,
to say
like the
it.
radio voice personality
Thing.
would ask him questions and he would like answer the questions back, and then
It's like a host.
uh yeah, like the like basically the radio host. So
Hmm.
it was kind of interesting to like watch for a little bit. I was just kind of hoping that he would get to the gameplay, to the fun, you know.
So
And then I read his tweet that said going live tomorrow, so I stopped watching.
was it all this thing where it's just like a gas station with like
Yeah,
a, okay, yeah. So it's just the fueling up gas station that he normally has at the beginning of his streams, with like kind of the weird thunderstorm in the background and the shakiness in the front. Yeah.
Correct.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So right now, I'm just gonna tell you there is 12,000 people watching,
There's still 12,000 people. That's
and
crazy to me because this guy has been live for hours, man. Like
7 to be exact.
7 hours. Like 7 hours of the same thing, and it just goes back and forth. I'm pretty sure he has it on a loop. Homie,
Definitely has it on loop. He's
he's
probably
probably
AFK.
he's probably going to sleep right now or something. Like
Yeah. That's
it's
crazy,
crazy.
man. I'm excited to see what later on today. I'm sure it'll be around the time this is going live or something that
Hmm.
happens. But I'm excited to see that. I want to see him live. I want to see what he has to say about the Twitch stuff. He might not even be allowed to talk about it yet. He might just like
Hmm.
skirt around all the questions because you know that YouTube chat, as buggy and as weird as it can be, is gonna be full of people asking about what happened, where you been, where you
Of
been,
course,
why'd you
yeah.
get banned, why you get banned, why are you on YouTube, why are you on YouTube, are you on YouTube forever, is this your new thing, are you a YouTuber, is it, I mean, 1.96 million subscribers on YouTube.
Why
um,
not?
I mean, you're gonna send that notification to all those people, and I mean, a good 350,000 are gonna go see like they did today. Imagine tomorrow, you already announced it without anyone having an idea that you were going to go live. Now that it's been announced, now that it's out there that you could possibly go live on here, it's all done, man. He's going to
Yeah.
have a he's going to have 500,000 concurrent streamers and catapult YouTube streaming. I don't know.
Now, there was one thing that caught my eye within the whole him asking questions to himself as a host and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
He mentioned in one of the questions that uh, Dr. Disrespect cannot be seen playing with any Twitch streamers on a Twitch live stream. So, say if Nick Merckx is live and playing, he can't play with Dr. Disrespect
Oh.
because of the issue. That's what he said. I don't know how true it is. If it like I don't know how much value it holds. Obviously, it was him saying it, so
Yeah.
I assume that it was true, right? As I would normally assume. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll get answers soon, I'm sure, and maybe by next week we'll have some answers to the Doctor Disrespect story.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, I heard that the other day. I saw it on a tweet that he wouldn't. I don't know. I think it was Jake Suckley from Esports Talk that was talking about it, and I think he tweeted or said in a video that Doctor Disrespect was not going to be able to play or be on any of the streams that are any of the streamers that are on Twitch, and so that just
Mhm.
pretty much means he's just gonna have to play with courage, I guess. But
Courage.
I don't even think he was like a big courage. He never really played with courage before, so
Yeah.
no, he wasn't like in the courage gang. He played with Tim the Tapman. He played with Mercs.
He played with Nick, yeah.
He played with what Nate Shot, stuff like that.
Mhm.
But those are all those people I just mentioned are Twitch streamers.
Twitch
So
streamer.
if he can't play with that, that's gonna change the dynamic of his stream. I mean, I'm sure it'll still be great. His production value has always been through the roof. He's always pushed the envelope of where streaming can go, and that's amazing. And I think he's that's why he's the one of, if not the biggest streamer out there. I don't know. Summit might have something to say to that. Although he's just kind of quiet and does his own thing. I really like Summit. I like him over Dr. Disrespect. That might be controversial, but I think he's a better streamer. I just like the personality better. But to each their own, and I'm excited to see what this does. I'm excited to see what it does for YouTube
Mhm.
streaming because I'm sure he's going to stay on here since he's not going to be able to go back to Twitch. He's just, I feel like tomorrow's statement is going to be like, hey guys, I'm streaming on YouTube now. Either you guys watch me here or you guys don't watch me here. I don't care. This is where I'll be. I can't be over there. They don't want me over there. I can't tell you why, but that's it. And then within the next year, we'll figure. Someone will finally leak
Exactly.
why that happened. But yeah, crazy stuff that's going on, and I'm excited to see what this afternoon brings us, and I'm excited to talk about it for next week's podcast, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, for sure. So keep that in mind for next week, and we'll see. Get a little update next week in our next podcast.
All right,
But
let's switch it
let's get
up.
into the fun. Let's get into the fun.
Let's talk games, man. We haven't talked games, and we like talking games here. So, Call of Duty Modern Warfare has officially um, launched a new release trailer for the season 5. And the first thing that I saw when I saw this was a helicopter destroying the stadium. It took 5 seasons before they finally decided to open up that stadium.
Yep, they did. They took 5 seasons. But yeah, that trailer gave me chills. I think I just love Call of Duty too much, bro.
You
I
do.
really enjoy the game.
You
But
really
like
do.
I saw the little C4 that they threw on it, and then it all breaks. It looks really really nice, and there's clips of people, you know, so they opened up the stadium for Warzone, right? There's different game modes that we'll get into right now, but the main thing for Warzone at the beginning was the opening of the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
You see clips on Twitter that whole day of literally the whole lobby dropping in stadium. It's crazy because like you'll see you'll just they'll just drop and you just hear a bunch of like pistols going off because nobody could grab a gun. There's not enough guns in the stadium for
Yeah,
everyone,
for
right?
sure.
So it was pretty funny to me to watch. Unfortunately I couldn't play because not the day of because I wasn't here where I had Wi-Fi. So still
Rip.
getting Wi-Fi in my new place, but I have gotten my hands on it. And it's pretty fun. I've made my way into the stadium. I have. It's a little scary, but it's definitely fun. If you get a gun, it's the best. It's the best thing in the world. But yeah, obviously you haven't really gotten a hand or a hold of it, but you do. I'm not too sure. Is the trailer still going on?
Yeah, the
What
trailer's
are we
still
looking with
going
the
on. I
trailer?
got another a few seconds, but it's just people shooting guns inside the.
Yeah. Okay. So there's two new guns. I want to say it's the AN-94 and a new submachine gun. I can actually check it right here. Give me a sec. But the AN-94 we've seen before, and the ISO is the new gun.
Uh huh.
Um, so there's a new little submachine gun. It's kind of like a vector style, but not necessarily because there's already a vector style gun. In
Uh
the
huh.
Fennec is the name of the gun.
Uh huh.
But the ISO is just kind of like a little submachine gun. I don't know. It reminds me. I haven't unlocked it. I haven't been able to use it, but it reminds me of kind of like a. It's kind of like an Uzi and a Scorpion mix kind of
Okay.
or vector. So it looks pretty cool. I want to unlock it. I have gotten destroyed by it in pubs. I cannot lie. I can't lie that did happen. So I ran into it in pubs and it looks nice. So I don't know. The AN-94, however, the iron sights are not the greatest from what I have seen. They look really, really bad, but apparently the AN-94 is really, really strong. So I'm excited to be able to unlock the AN-94, buying the battle pass and whatnot. Maybe I'll get some gameplay. I'll mess around with the attachments, get a video out for that new gun. Um, but from what I've seen and from what I've heard, the AN-94 is uh is is a wave in Warzone. So like you can use it and do pretty well with it. So I don't know, mess around with it, have fun with it. um, I'm sure if it's super overpowered, which we don't know yet, it'll get nerfed. So try and be that first person to find that overpowered gun. You know. Um,
I mean, that's you. That's your game right there, isn't it?
yes, that is. But I mean, I'm talking to the people in general. Like, who, if you've made it this far into the podcast, go out there and have fun, bro. It's so much fun to mess around um, with attachments. I've honestly enjoyed it so much. Trying to make YouTube videos off of it. Um, it's really fun to just grab a different gun and just mess around with it. Like why not? You know, we always play the game with the same guns and we never branch off and see what else the game has to offer. But
Yeah, I mean that's a big thing I see in Call of Duty. People don't branch off, so definitely encourage people to try new guns because this M4 MP5 meta is boring. Try different things, man. Especially in a game like Warzone, I feel like you can manipulate a lot of the guns to be a little bit overpowered. If you can get the right attachment balance and the right things on it, and actually get it going, I think it could be very, very overpowered. And right now, I'm looking at some gameplay that you tossed at me,
Yeah.
that I hadn't like perfectly aligned, but it's okay right now, and it kind of uh, messed up for a few seconds while I fix it while you were talking. But it's I'm showing it on the screen right now, and you landed in the stadium, and you
Mhm.
immediately went into like the back locker rooms. Um, why did you do that?
I don't know what the stadium was. This was my first time dropping into the stadium. Okay, so what you guys were watching, I am not too sure. I hope you showed the very beginning of the that clip. Um, you see that the first circle is actually the second circle. So this is a new game mode that Warzone came out with. It's called Mini Royale. So you drop into the you start off in the second circle, so it's already a reduced circle, and you only drop with 76 people in the lobby.
Is
Towards
there a
the end of
gulag?
that, there is a gulag, yes. Towards the end of that gameplay, you'll see that it gets really, really hectic, and it's really, really fun. I love like the adrenaline that it brings because it's really hectic because it's so small and there's like a good amount of people. What's weird about it is that you can, I think it's trios. So there's a lot of people that just like, oh, mini royale. Like I just went in by myself. I was like, it's probably like solos, right? So I kill one guy, he goes down, and I'm getting shot by his other two teammates. So like, it got a little hectic, and it was definitely really really fun.
Hmm.
But okay, so you asked me, I drop stadium, I go straight to the locker rooms. I don't know what I'm doing in stadium yet, bro. I don't know stadium like that yet. So I'm just running around trying to figure out the map, figure out like what it is
Oh, you
in the
got a
stadium.
nice long kill from one on one guy.
Yeah, so if you keep going, if you are you still in the stadium?
Yeah, you're still in this. It's only been like 2 minutes of it, that I've
Yeah,
just
so
played it from zero.
eventually in the stadium, I go around and I find the key cards. So
What's a key
I'm sure
card?
a key card. I'm not sure if you ever played or got to go into a bunker. I don't think you played at the time. I don't think you got Warzone till later. But
No, I have no
there's
idea what a key card is.
there's these key cards that used to open up bunkers, and it was like a huge
Bunch of loot.
bunker with a bunch of loot, a bunch of loot. Yeah, so now there's like different key cards. So different key cards to open different rooms. So you like open a room with one key card, and then if you have the other key card, you can open up another thing within the room, and it gives you access to a lot of loot, and it's a pretty cool idea. I mean, there's probably some type of Easter egg that I don't know of yet, but we'll bring that in soon into the podcast as soon as we know more info on it.
Yeah.
Another thing that I saw that was super cool. Okay, actually,
Can I
I'll let
say
you talk.
something?
Go on, say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I hope that there's some sort of Easter egg. I'm sure there will be,
Hmm.
and I kind of want to get my 2 cents in on that 76 man royale, or whatever mini royale that it's called. I like it. I think it's a good idea. Quickens up the pace, makes people like get in there and start fighting more. I feel like it might be an even better like competitive mode. Especially, do the circles close in different areas every time, like it does on normal
Yeah,
royale? Okay,
yeah.
perfect. Yeah, so you would be able to. You just left the stadium on the video, so we'll get back to that in a second. But you will be able to like make this and maybe even a more competitive like type of game mode, because it forces people to show off their skill a little bit quicker, and there's not a bunch of people that can just hide in the wings for as long as possible and then just smoke camp. So I like it. I feel like it might be fun, and hopefully it stays for a little longer than the just like the normal rotation that they do.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think it's super interesting. I haven't played it yet, and I haven't really gotten to it yet. But I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah. One thing that I saw on a video on Twitter, they actually have this specialist bonus coin that you pick up and it gives you all the perks, bro.
Oh
That is
shoot,
insane because
which part? Like, where can you find that? Is it
you
just
can you find
which
it
game
on
mode?
in loot anywhere in Warzone.
Oh, okay. So in like you can find it in
It's
plunder.
it's just like a key card. It's just like a key card, but it's a dead silence or sorry, specialist bonus.
Specialist
Gives you
bonus.
dead silence. It gives you hardline. It gives you everything, every single perk.
And how
It gives
long
it
do
to
you
you
get them?
until you die because
Oh,
you
okay.
have the card.
So it's not like dead silence like the like how it is in Warzone
Mm-mm,
where you click
mm-mm.
it and then it like
No,
and then it recharges and then you can do it again.
no, it's just a single item that you just hold. It's kind of like think of it as like cash, like
Uh
when
huh.
you carry cash, you're carrying it, and once you die, you drop it, and then the other person can grab it. If you kill a guy with that specialist bonus, it's super cool because you get all your perks, and you also get sleight of hand off of it. So that's huge. Because sleight of hand is really important in Warzone, to be honest.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. Switching that, reloading that gun quick is a big part of this. All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's actually really cool. I'm excited to play it. What else is new? What else could
One
should I?
last, I think the last thing that I can think of for oh no, two more things, two more things. One thing is the gulag. Finally, got rid of snipers in the gulag, but they did
Those are
say
fun.
that they were gonna rotate the guns in the gulag.
Okay.
So this week will be pistols. Next week will be normal guns. The next week would be the snipers. So that's what I've heard. That weekly it would be rotating. So
Hey,
that's pretty cool.
so real quick, if you guys are listening in here 35 minutes in, what's your favorite gulag? Write it, put it down in the comments down below. My favorite gulag, fist gulag. I love just going
Oh
up
my
people and
god,
punching. I've
that has to be the worst gulag.
I haven't lost a fist fight in the gulag in like months.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick one, it'd have to be just regular guns, bro. Because
Boring, man. Come on, get
a
some
lot. It's
stuff
a
in
lot
there.
easier, man. It's a lot easier.
Hey, you
Um,
know what? Maybe I like those that have a little bit of luck in them because I suck. So let, that's why I like the punching one. That's why I was down for snipers. Give me the crossbow one. That one was
the
cool.
crossbow, no, 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 no.
All
Oh my gosh. Well,
right.
I will say from this meta, the for this week, the my favorite one is has to be the dual deagles. There's a dual deagles, and they're really strong, bro. So
Okay.
strong.
Hey,
Yeah,
I was the one calling for the Deagles like 3 weeks ago, and you laughed at me. So watch out. Watch
they're
out for
super good, bro.
watch out for
They're
my
super.
weird off meta picks. Oh, yeah, guy just ran into you. Okay. Uh, you laughed at me. You said that the Deagles are so bad, and I was like, dude, I don't know, man. These Deagles, I think there's something to them. They were super
Maybe,
smooth.
maybe if they're dual wield, they could be a little. Man, I'm gonna try messing around with them now because they could be like a whole revolver dual
Revolver.
wield
Yeah,
action
I
again.
mean, don't they also have like 8 bullets? So they'd be a little bit better than the revolvers.
They could be a little bit, and they probably reload faster too
Yeah.
because the revolver, yeah, is a little
Yeah.
slow. But anyway, last thing that I want to get into is the train. There's a train that goes
Oh,
around
the
the map.
train.
The
So I
train.
saw that in the trailer. How does
Hmm.
it work though? Like, does it just go in circles the whole time? Because that could be
No,
freaking annoying.
I'm not too sure if it goes in circles all the time, but I've seen it run past me a couple of times. I think there's a railing on two like one on the top of the map and one on the bottom of the map.
Okay, so it's not a
I
circle.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if it goes all the way
Oof.
around in a circle. So
Okay.
I would have to look at it. I haven't really dissected it that well, the train part. But I haven't gotten actually on top of it, but I've seen the train pass by me. There's a lot of golden chests, so gold loot, which is your gas masks, your you know those
So you
like
can
those
hop on this
important
train.
items.
You can jump on this train and like,
Loot
but
up.
but it could take possibly like throw you across the map.
Yeah, so if you jump on the train, you're it's a good way of transportation. Maybe if like it's going towards the circle,
Yeah,
could be used as like
then you can take it that way. But it could also like take you. If you take
to
too
the
long loading, it could take you into. Okay, that's an interesting mechanic. I'm kind of down for
mhm.
that, and I'm happy they're adding new mechanics. I felt like it was gonna be hard to add mechanics to just Call of Duty because of the nature of Call of Duty. You can't like send like unicorns out that you can ride and shit. But
Yeah.
that's actually super interesting, and I'm excited to get my hands on it. I'll for sure be playing this week, more of it, and doing some crazy stuff like that. Hopefully, and
Yep.
and I think that's about the time we got for today. We're right around the 40-minute mark. So
Oh my goodness.
any last words? I mean, there's a lot of stuff I could have talked about still today. New hero came out in Valorant. Her name's Killjoy. There's a bunch of controversy going on with that, so maybe I'll let that kind of settle down, see how that controversy down goes, and maybe I'll talk about it in next week's podcast, or I might just make a video on it, just kind of giving
Hmm.
my thoughts and what we should be thinking about that. But again, thank you guys for watching. It was a long video today, 40 minutes long. We got a lot of good points in. It was fun. We talked
Hmm.
about Ninja. We talked about Pokey. Remember, guys, if you guys need any help, either one of our DMs are open on Twitter for now, for you guys to come in and ask for help or ask for advice, or if you guys just want someone to talk to, we'll try to reply to as many people as we can. Also, if also looking forward to Drdisrespect today, and looking forward to playing some Call of Duty, man. You
Yeah.
carried that Call of Duty conversation, but definitely got me excited about it. I am so ready, very pumped, very excited about getting back into COD, man.
That's my game. I had to carry you through it. Take you through a little ride. Maybe you run some games with me. Maybe.
Maybe it's just so hard to play with you, bro, because you're like Elo is so good that I go in there and I'm just getting shot everywhere, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Where are these bullets coming from? So I got to get a few more games under my belt before I can like uh, hop in with you like that. It's just not fun when I'm just getting shot at. When I die 18 times and you pick me up all those 18 times, it's just like
We'll get to it, bro. We'll
we'll
get
get to
around.
I'll work on it. I'll work on it because that yeah. All right, buddy. Well, it's good talk. That was the podcast for today. Any last words you got to say?
Nothing. Just peace. Everybody, if you guys need help, again, we reiterate it. Please DM us. Don't hesitate. Please do not hesitate.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
everybody have a great weekend and a great week, and we'll see you guys next week.
yeah. One more thing. I just want to like you said, reemphasize the community here. We're trying to build this community where we're all pretty positive, pretty upbeat. Every pretty much everything we talk about when we're talking about a game is on the bright side. We're looking at the silver lining and things. Some things that we may not like, we still try to paint them in the best light possible. So we hope that we're putting out that kind of vibe and that you guys send it back to us. So yeah, it was good talking to you, bro. See you next week. Talk about this again. Hopefully, my setup will be a lot better than this. Uh,
Hopefully mine is too. Hopefully mine is too.
yeah, hopefully you got your internet, and hopefully I have fixed up my room so that I have a good gaming streaming setup going, and a good school setup over on the other side of my apartment. So yeah, it was great talking to you, everyone. If you are still here, leave a like, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We are close to 20 subscribers, which is a pretty big milestone considering we've only been doing this for about a month. So hopefully
Hmm.
we can get that 100 subscribers by the end of the year. You think that's a that's a
That's a
good
goal.
that's a
I
goal,
think I
right?
could reach it. I think we could reach it.
That's a
100
goal.
subscribers by the end of the year. 100%. We
Yeah.
could do it.
Yeah, that's a reasonable goal, and then after that we'll work on whatever our next goal is. But first goal,
Hmm.
100 by the end of the year. All right, buddy.
Hmm.
It was great talking to
Let's
you.
do it.
See y'all later. Take care.
Always. Peace.